Ferrari FXX. Introduced in 2005, this vehicle effectively invented the modern track day hypercar program. Based on the legendary Enzo, it featured a larger, much more powerful V12 engine and highly advanced aerodynamics that made it entirely illegal for public roads. Buyers didn't just purchase a car, they bought into a highly exclusive testing program where the manufacturer held onto the vehicles and shipped them to private track events around the world. The data gathered by these private owners directly influenced the next generation of road-going supercars. Ferrari 599XX. Following the success of the original track program, engineers turned their attention to a front-engine Grand Tour in 2009. They stripped away all heavy luxury interiors and added a sophisticated aerodynamic system that included active fans in the trunk to suck the car to the ground. The massive engine was tuned to produce a deafening, high-pitched scream, unrestrained by civilian noise regulations. It became the first production-derived car to break the 7-minute barrier at the world-famous Nürburgring racetrack.
Ferrari FXXK. Unveiled in 2014, this was the track-only evolution of a flagship hybrid hypercar. The K in its name stands for the Kinetic Energy Recovery System, a piece of technology lifted directly from Formula One racing. By removing all street-legal restrictions like headlights, turn signals, and emission controls, engineers pushed the combined output of the combustion engine and electric motors well past 1,000 horsepower. It features a radical split rear wing design that perfectly balances massive downforce with high-speed stability. McLaren P1 GTR. To celebrate the 20th anniversary of a historic racing victory, this British manufacturer released a weaponized version of their hybrid hypercar. Stripped of all creature comforts, it features a widened track, a fixed rear wing equipped with a drag reduction system, and a completely revised exhaust that shoots massive blue flames. Owners were invited to join a specialized driver training program, receiving access to professional racing simulators and fitness coaches to physically prepare them for the immense G-forces the car generates. McLaren Senna GTR. While the standard version was already criticized for looking too aggressive for the street, the track-only model took the aerodynamic philosophy to an absolute extreme. Unrestricted by pedestrian safety laws, the front splitter was extended dramatically, and the rear wing was expanded to overhang the back of the car entirely. These modifications allowed it to generate an astonishing amount of downforce, meaning it can corner at speeds that defy logical physics, making it the fastest closed-wheel car the company had ever produced. McLaren Solus GT. Stepping away from modifying existing road cars, this machine began its life entirely in the digital world, as a concept car for a popular racing video game. The manufacturer eventually decided to build a limited run of 25 physical models for the real world. It features a single-seat central driving position, accessed through a sliding glass canopy, just like a fighter jet, powered by a naturally aspirated V10 engine that revs beyond 10,000 revolutions per minute. It offers an experience almost identical to piloting a modern endurance racing prototype. Aston Martin Vulcan. Released in 2015, this purely aggressive track car represents a celebration of traditional old-school horsepower. It lacks hybrid systems or turbochargers, relying instead on a massive, naturally aspirated 7-liter V12 engine located entirely behind the front axle for perfect weight distribution. The entire chassis and body are woven from carbon fiber, keeping the weight incredibly low. To ensure buyers could actually handle the brutal power delivery, the purchase included an intensive driving course that started in smaller racing cars before graduating to the main event. Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro. Pushing the boundaries of what a closed-wheel vehicle can achieve, this track monster was co-developed with a legendary Formula One aerodynamicist. Unlike the street-legal version, this car has a significantly longer wheelbase and wider chassis to maximize the efficiency of its aerodynamic underbody. It completely abandons the heavy hybrid battery system of its road-going sibling, opting for pure V12 combustion. The resulting lap times are roughly equivalent to a professional endurance racing car. Pagani Zonda R. Born from a customer request for the ultimate track toy, this Italian masterpiece shares almost nothing with the standard road car it resembles. The engineers utilized a bespoke carbon titanium central tub and bolted in an engine derived directly from a Mercedes-Benz racing car. Without needing to pass noise or emission tests, the exhaust system is essentially a set of straight pipes, producing one of the loudest, most distinct engine wails in automotive history. Its raw performance completely shattered lap records for production-based vehicles around the globe. Pagani Huayra R. Continuing the legacy of extreme track weapons, this model abandoned the turbocharged engines of its street-legal counterpart in favor of a custom-built, naturally aspirated V12. The entire vehicle was designed around the engine, which acts as a stressed member of the chassis, holding the rear suspension together just like a purebred racing car. The aerodynamic shell was sculpted to generate massive downforce while remaining incredibly elegant, proving that a brutally fast track car can still be a work of automotive art.